What's up, guys? My name is Arvilla. I hope you guys are having a good Wednesday. I thought it'd be nice for me to come on here and actually allow you guys to get to know who I am. I know you guys see my post on Instagram, Facebook, and you're like, who is this lady? She comes on here, I see her advertisement, I see her motivational quotes, but I'm not sure who she is. And the reason why it takes me so long to come on here and put a face to a name is for some reason, I'm afraid to go online and I don't know what it is. Like in person, if I see you in person, I love talking to people. You know, I love interacting. I love being around people. I just, enjoy that one-on-one connection. But when I get in front of the camera, it just seems like I'm nitpicking myself. I'm looking at my hair. I'm looking at how I'm smiling. I'm looking at how I'm talking and sounding. So of course that discouraged me to not even do a video at all. So by the end of the day, I just turned my phone off after I did 10, 15 recordings on something that I was supposed to be talking about. So I figured, you know what? It's 2020. If I keep waiting for the right time to come, I will never do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put myself out there. The worst case scenario, you'll watch this video and delete it. You'll never see it again. But for me, it's gonna be a notch up under my belt because I'm getting over my fear of talking to the camera and really put myself out there because my goal is to really help women and get over fears, life lessons, and things of that nature. But I can't do that if I'm not doing the same test on myself. So let me start off letting you know a little bit about myself. I am an over-the-road truck driver. Me and my husband own our own trucks, and we basically drive across the United States. The one thing that's really nice about that, we are able to pick our own loads, so we're not having someone dispatch us and tell us where we have to go. We can actually pick and choose where we want to go. So if we have family members in Atlanta and we can get a load down there, we're headed down there. Or if there's some type of event going on in California, we're headed over there. And just like last year for Essence Fest, we actually drove our truck down there and parked it at the hotel. So we just really just been traveling like we don't have no work to do. And I guess that's the fun part of truck driving is because we're making money traveling for free. I mean, not for free, but we're still getting paid, but it's fun. We get to do it with each other, and there's nobody else I would rather do it with my husband. So that's the neat part about my day job. Now, what I do here on social media and on my website is that I actually help women get a second chance at life. A lot of us been through some things in our younger years, even in our adult life, that maybe we wish we can do over again. Maybe is you wanted to finish school. Maybe you have bad credit and you wanted to get it repaired. Or maybe you just went through some things emotionally like domestic violence and you never really got the healing you needed to, but you want to get back on your feet and move forward. That's basically what I do. I help women see that there is a second chance at life and that it's never too late to start over again. And the one thing that I've been gifted with is that I've been through domestic violence. I've been through being a single mom. I've been through not finishing college. I've been through debt, bankruptcy, bad jobs, bad relationships. And there's other things that, that I have ran into. But the one thing that's true enough is that each time I overcame it. And it wasn't a quick fix. It was something that took me a couple of months, couple of years to really get through the transition. And that's always been a part of my heart, is to want to help other women through the same things. Because I believe if I had the tools early on in life, like if I had a mentor to really sit down with me and show me what I was doing wrong and what fears were holding me back, then I think I then would in turn believe that I could get out a little bit sooner. And even with me getting out, I was able to create my own steps to get out. So like getting out of debt, I created a small guide for me to get out of debt, which in turn allowed me to get a credit score of 790. So of course for me, that was a big goal because I had bankruptcy. I couldn't get no credit. I couldn't get anything because of my lack of discipline and spending my money. So it was a whole thing about myself in my early 20s that I was going through and I just wasn't catching on to, and I kept messing up and dropping the ball. And it's like, you know what? It's time to get my life right. And if God has given me a second, fifth, 10th, 100th, a million times to do it over again, then why not do it? So after I kept learning the lesson, after I kept taking the test over and over again, I said, you know what? I believe this is something that I can do with other women. Take them to a place of showing them that no matter how hard life may get, you can start over again. Or no matter how your circumstances may turn out, you can start over again. And that's why I decided to do my podcast as well, A Second Chance at Life. Because with those stories and interviews that I'm doing, I'm bringing along other women that went through the same thing, if not different than I went through, but they're telling you their story from their point of view and how they came out. So I just want to make sure that women out there and even young girls know that it's never too late to start over again and to get your life right at any stage of your life. Now, besides that's what I do on the side as well, I also mentor young girls, girls the age of 15 through 25. I like to mentor them at that age because I like catching them where they're still trying to figure themselves out, but still need the really most guidance. Because sometimes if the mom is not healed right, the daughter's not going to be healed right. So if I'm working with the mom and working with the daughter, then we can get some healing back in that family. So I show those young girls how to balance a checking account, how to put the right fuel in their tank account, how to be able to speak in an interview. Things that they may not learn in school or maybe from a parent, I'm like the big sister they look to kind of get that help. And plus that helps me because I know all the stuff that I did in high school and as a young adult that I wish somebody would have sat down and talked to me about. I want to give back to those young ladies. So hopefully this helps you guys. I hope you guys learned something about me. I'm going to continue to come online and do more videos. Like I said, I was just nervous. I just wasn't sure what to put out there and if anybody would listen. And nobody still may not listen. But at least I got up over my fears of doing something out there. And I want you to know as well that nothing should ever stop you from doing what you want to do because we all have a second chance at life. Until next time.